demographic like is wrapping their arms around this. Grandma and grandpa.
Yeah, oh for sure. The boomers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're paying it off and they're sitting tight and they're not moving. I mean, this is part of the so we remember, do you remember back when we were talking about this before? We were being told that when the baby boomers start to phase out of the workplace, they're going to stop buying cars, they're not going to buy clothes, they're going to downsize, they're not going to travel as much. These baby boomers have not stopped living the life. And they still buy things and they buy new cars. And I mean, they're out there traveling and they're still owning the houses that they own, that they raise their families in, because they don't see the value in selling it, because the replacement is almost as high as the sale. So like, you know what, we'll just stay put, rule remodel or whatever. And those houses now are paid off and sitting there and stabilizing a market that should be very unstable right now. And it confuses a lot of people. They're like, this market should be absolutely flipped on its head right now. And that's why it's not. So thank you, baby boomers, for owning your houses free and clear.
But aren't the baby boomers the ones that are getting the blame from the millennials? That they took everything from them and now that's why the cost of housing is so much? Instead of the houses out there that could do them without having a due on sale clause right there. And there's some big advantages there. So let's just say you are a baby boomer and you're looking for, you don't need all the money, but maybe you want some, get $100,000.
Yeah.
Get 6% on your money. It's probably, then again, there's some savings accounts that are paying 5% right now, but that'll change, as the rates go down. You can kind of lock yourself in even for a few years, but you'll get a lot more money, for the place because you're offering that. So just the same thing you talk about buy downs. Same exact thing. Yeah, and they can create it themselves rather than let the banks make the money.
Well, even like I was sitting there and I go, okay, I got 10 years left on this mortgage over here. Even though I'm only paying 4.5% interest, you start doing the math on that and you go, it's about $100,000 balance. So I'm paying $4,500 a year to hold that balance, and plus this, plus that, and then you're going, maybe I should pay that off, and and take the money out of savings. And with that being said, 40% are paid off free and clear, but there's another 40% of the marketplace that has significant equity, like over 60%. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So there's a big portion of the market too that is very stable, and then the remainder is a lot of the newer buyers that are coming into the market with 3 to 10% down. And they've also experienced appreciation. So there's tons of equity, and equity usually stabilizes a market. It's like being in a ship and rocky waves. And these are like stabilizers that stabilize the boat. And everybody's like, why is this thing not flipping over on its head? It's because there's so much stability with the fact that there's no forced sales. There's nobody forcing these people to sell. They're just saying, you know what, we're not going to play ball until it's the way we want to do it.
But what does the media concentrate on? Foreclosures. All the doom and gloom stuff. And yeah, it's just not bad out there. It just isn't. And there's still people looking and they're willing to pay for stuff.
And what did I read the other day? A stat on that foreclosures have doubled since 2021. And I go, wasn't there a moratorium in 2021 that they couldn't foreclose on houses? So basically it went from nothing to almost nothing.
Yeah,
and they're like, yeah, it's like almost 1%. And I go, most markets are 3%, 2.5% historically. Yeah. There's people just have things happen. People move, people get divorced, people take that job in Argentina or Peru and take off and they forget to pay the mortgage. So it does happen. Just organically, not because of tragedy. And so I think we got to take our foot off the throat of this. Everything has to be tragedy. It's either success or tragedy. And just, we can have a boring life for a little while, relax, enjoy the baby boomers having paid off houses that are stabilizing our market, and enjoy it a little bit. It's kind of nice.